Hello, this is Matthew Armstrong and welcome to stage 7 of the awakening process. What is reality? Nobody knows. Everybody has a perception of what reality is, but nobody actually knows what real reality is. Sure, there's sages and gurus around the world who can point us in the direction of reality, but even they have their own perception of what reality is, but not actual reality. Something I heard many years ago is we all have a map of reality, but the map is not the territory. And that really got me thinking back then, and it got the wheels turning, and meditated on it, and really got a deeper understanding of what that meant. What that meant, that we all have a map of reality, but the map is not the territory. And really what it means is we all have maps to take us through life, and that's how we perceive everything. It's our belief systems, it's our values. It's just the way we see everything. It's our senses and how we take them in, how we process information. Because we take in 4 million bits of information per second through all our senses, but we can only actually consciously process 134 bits of information per second in chunks of 7 to 9. So what happens to all those other bits of information? What happens to them? They're all coming in, but we're not consciously processing them. Well, 3 things happen. They get deleted, they get distorted, and they get generalized. And so, that's why 2 people, they can have an experience together, and you can ask each person about the experience, and they'll both give you completely different answers, completely different realities of what happened in that experience, whether they went on a holiday or they were, some catastrophic event happened. People have they get piece to pieces together, but then they have a totally different experience of what it's all about or what happened. So by understanding that we all have these maps of reality, but the map is not the territory, we can start to have more tolerance for others, have more respect for other people's maps of reality. Just because another person doesn't have the same map as ours doesn't mean they're wrong. And also when someone has been going through the whole life navigating on a map, like going cross country, let's say, using contour lines, and then you come along with your street map saying, well, you can get here, going up this street and then taking this junction onto the motorway and going that way. The person's never seen one of those maps before, and they're just like, what's this crazy person talking about? I just go follow the contours and go over the hills and cross country and cross rivers and things. Street map, what's that? It's a totally different reality, and they totally reject it. And then we're like, why are they rejecting our map? Can they not see this? Can they not see the streets and the motorways? That's going to get them to where they want to go much faster. But it's just their map. It's what they're used to. It's what they see. And when something comes in that's new, that's unknown, it's very easy to reject that. So it's good to know that we just all have these different maps of reality. The map is not the territory. It's not what ultimate reality is. Sure, as humans we have similar sort of neurological, biological processes, and we have similar sorts of maps where we can say, oh yeah, that's a tree, that's a house, that's the sky. It's good to do this, bad to this. So we have these sort of like basics, but really we've got very, very different maps, and it's really according to our belief systems, our values, our hierarchy of values, what we gravitate towards. And it's very, very important, our belief systems, because really what we believe is what we will see. What we believe is what will unfold in front of us in our life. And what we value, we gravitate towards. So understanding that is of utmost importance. And then understanding that reality, it's just endless possibilities. It's not that we know what reality is and we look around and go, okay, this is reality. It's good to live in the question of what is reality and being open to a new reality. Because if we're stuck in our old reality, if we're stuck on our old map, a map that might have worked hundreds of years ago doesn't work so good today, especially when there's upgraded maps, especially when things have happened since that map. There's this Suez Canal, there's shortcuts. So if you're traveling around the world in a ship and you don't know about the new upgraded map, you haven't got the new upgraded map installed, then you could be going through a lot of hardship. And now you've got these maps that are all GPS, they're satellite created, and they'll just take you precisely to where you want to go. With that map there, that's not really to scale. There's countries in now that are much bigger than the other ones that aren't really like that, and things are twisting out that shouldn't be. So sure, you can navigate your way around the world with that map, but it's going to be pretty clumsy, and you might not be able to take the shortcuts like through the canals that you would do with a new, more modern map. So we should always be open to receiving a new map of reality to allow us to navigate through life more effectively and more efficiently, and at the same time to understand that everybody's got their own maps, and to be able to respect everybody else's maps and go, okay, well, they're traveling using contour lines, we're taking the motorway, that's fine. And to also realize that we do need a map. We need a map of reality, otherwise we can't navigate. You know, we need a map, we need reference points to be able to go, okay, we can go this way, we can go that way, and at the same time be able to step back and go, that's not reality, this is just what I'm using to navigate my way through life, to complete my purpose or my mission, or to just be able to enjoy life to the fullest while I'm here. This is the map that I need to do that. And I'm open to receiving new, more improved, upgraded maps at any particular time. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. It takes a while to kind of get your head around that, but remember, we all have a map of reality, and the map is not the territory. So think about that, meditate on it, and new realities will start to open. You know, one thing that really got me whenever I saw the first Matrix film, and at the end, suddenly the blinkers fall off and Neo sees what the reality that he's in is, and it's just all these like mathematical numbers, and he's able to then use his potential in that because he sees it for what it really is. So, you know, that's like this. The universe is actually made up of mathematical equations. Everything is a mathematical equation. So I remember watching that when I watched The Matrix, I was like, wow, you know, those films are much more than just a, you know, pretty exciting film or adventure film. There's so much depth in those movies, if you really see it. And that was one thing where suddenly all the maps fell away, and suddenly he did see the reality of what was there. So I thought I'd just put that bit in there. Maybe have another watch that film. It's near the end where where everything just falls away and suddenly he sees everything as numbers. So maybe look more into that. Okay, so look forward to speaking with you in stage 8, and I really appreciate everybody that subscribes and comments and shares the videos. Okay, take care.